Yeah, what's up, guys? Today I'll be reacting to my Orlando Magic being secretly NBA contenders. Let's check it out.
Looking for the biggest sleeper in the NBA, look no further than Orlando, Florida, because the
Talk to
Magic
me.
could legitimately make a surprise run to the NBA Finals
Talk to
this
me.
year. And yes, that's a bold statement, but it's not even crazy to think that.
It's not
They were the
crazy at
5
all.
seed in the Eastern Conference just 2 years ago with a 22-year-old Paulo and a 23-year-old Franz. Then this year they got repped by oblique injuries
Yep,
and
and
an
they
inability
still
to shoot the
they still
three
got in
ball.
the play
But
in
with
the
back-to-back
playoffs.
really good off seasons, I think they've built up something really, really special here in Orlando. And
Yep.
I don't think it's crazy to say that they could be this year's version of
Bro, I
the
want that Desmond Bain white retro jersey that what they coming out with. Oh my
Indiana
goodness, I
Pacers
can't
from
even
last year
speak.
with the Celtics, Bucks, and Pacers all injured this year. Look for a
Bro, if they somehow land Trey Young. Oh my
guy
goodness,
like
bro.
Paulo Banchero to really step up. He averaged 26, 7.5, and 5 assists last year in 34 minutes a game, shot 45% from the field,
Yeah.
and did all this while being injured half the season with an oblique tear. He played 46 games and still put up numbers like that with zero spacing around
And
him.
Suggs
When
was
they get
out
some
too.
spacing
Mo
around this
was
man,
out.
he's going to average an easy 30 ball
Franz was
per
out a little
game.
bit. Paulo
He and
was out a
Franz
little bit.
Wagner are one of the best young duos in the league, maybe the best under 25 duo in the association. People just don't want to give him credit because Franz is also
Is Jet
that
Howard
guy,
still on the team?
especially
Please
if he can get
no.
his three-point shooting up. They are both great slashers getting
Caleb
downhill
Houston
and
isn't
finishing
on
at
the
the rim.
team.
Franz averaged
Gary
24 a
Harris,
game with
thank God he's
5.7
not on the
rebounds,
team.
4.7 assists, 1.3 steals in 34 minutes
Who
a night.
else?
Shot 46% from the field and 30% from three on 6 attempts. So neither one of them are great three-point shooters. However,
Goga's still
Paulo
on the
showed in the
team.
playoffs he can shoot the three ball a little bit. Franz really needs to work
Is
on
Corey
that and get
Joseph
it
on
up
the team?
because, as you
Please
can
don't.
see, his three-point efficiency has
Please
gone
don't
down
be.
ever since he came into the league. He had a strong sophomore year,
Gary
shooting
Harris is playing
36% on 4.5
horrible. He's
attempts,
playing like
and it's
dog
gone downhill
shit.
ever since. But he's a 6'10 wing with a 7'5 wingspan that, speaking of getting downhill, loves to do that, is great at finishing around the rim, and is a monumental piece of this young core. And
Gary
this is
Harris
still a
ass.
relatively young overall Orlando team. It's a team that, like I said, finished fifth, in the Eastern Conference just a couple of years ago before they were bounced in the first round by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who were an ascending team. But as you can see, they had a number 2 ranked defense that year and a bottom 10 offense in the league. The three-point shooting has been horrific as of late, and they really got to fix that. But with Paulo and Franz and the return of a guy like Jalen Suggs on top of Desmond Bain coming to Orlando, I really think Jalen Suggs is going to have a big-time year this season. This Orlando team is poised to have a deep run in the playoffs, especially, like I said, with all the injuries. But last year they finished 41-41, 7th in the East, with a top-ranked defense and a bottom-ranked offense. I mean, just look at the three-point shooting from the
Horrible.
past couple of years. They ranked dead last year
Horrible.
and dead last the year before
But
that.
Desmond
in
Bain is
three-point
gonna make a
percentage.
change
It has
on
been
that.
historically bad. So what do?
Desmond Bain, this Tyus Jones, you know, um,
They
they
go
gonna
out.
be
They
shooting
bring in
better.
Desmond Bain, a guy
Sure.
that can absolutely shoot the three ball. His nickname is 3-Rex for a reason because that's what he's known for.
Really?
He can score on the interior a little bit, but average 19
Bro, I just want a center, bro. I want a good
points a
center.
game, 6.1 rebounds,
Cause
5.3
we not
assists,
winning
and 1.2
anything
steals
with
per game last year.
Wendell
In
Carter
Memphis,
Jr.
shot 48%
with
from the
Konga.
field and 39% from three on 6.1
You know,
attempts
I
per
think
game.
our best
And you
center
add
is
him
Jonathan
to this
Isaac
young duo of Paulo
or
and Franz,
Mo.
and they're all relatively the same age. So this is a core that can grow together for the next 5 years and just see how much you can win.
DB
Because I
for
think you're going to be able to win a
3.
lot. This is an ascending team in the Eastern Conference. In the West, there's a ton
DB3
of
for
really good
3.
young teams, but in the East, not so much. And that's where
T-Rex.
the Magic come into play. Taking a look at Bain's best season back in 2023-2024, put up almost 24 a game on 46% shooting from the field, 38% from three. He's going to be a fantastic addition and 100%
Oh yeah.
all those late first-round picks that they're going to end up being.
Tyus
Bring in
Jones.
Tyus Jones as well to be the backup point guard while Jace Richardson develops. He's going to come in
Oh yeah,
on
that's true.
a 1-year deal.
You got
coming
Jace
over
too.
from Phoenix,
I've
worth
heard
about
he's a
$7
good
million.
shooter.
A perfect deal if
Yeah,
you're
that's
the
a good
Magic.
deal.
That's the best bang you can for your buck you can get at the backup point guard spot in the league. He averaged about 10 points a game with 5.3 assists, 2.4 rebounds, 1 steal in 28 minutes a night. Shot 45% from the field and 41% from three. The assist-to-turnover ratio king is coming to Orlando. And, I mean, he's going to be a phenomenal backup point guard. He's in the prime
Yeah.
of his career at age 28. Started a little bit for Phoenix as well. I mean, he's notoriously a backup PG, but he can start if you need him to. But like I said, he'll be the backup while they
Jace.
wait for Jace Richardson to develop. He was my number 9 overall prospect in this year's class, and I'm a
Really?
big time Jace Richardson truther. Now I know he's only 6'2" with a 6'6" wingspan, so that is an
Isn't he like
issue.
six
But he can
6 feet
score
now?
efficiently from every level of the court, and he was a Tom Izzo guard, so
You
he
put
can
in the
defend.
same two
There's not
clips.
going to be an issue there. Knocking down the three ball. He's best off the catch, but I mean he can go off the dribble as well. Moving right here to that as a bad pass, and he's able to catch it and knock it down. Or a good pass, right read, bad pass as he catches it at his feet almost, and then is able to knock it down. That's not an easy shot to hit. His off the bounce
Oh my
scoring
goodness.
shows flashes.
Oh my
It's not
goodness.
elite yet, but there have been flashes off the bounce. But off
So
the
he's
catch,
more
he's
of
a
a
guy
catch and
that
shoot
can sit
than
there
off the
and knock
dribble.
it down, and that's what you need alongside of Paulo and Franz is guys that can hit the three ball and space the floor. Jace averaged 12.2 points a game, 3.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and 0.8 steals in 25 minutes per game. Shot 49% from the field and 41% from three. His slashing is pretty good as well. He's got a really nice left hand as he gets to it very often. The lefty jumper is beautiful, but as he gets downhill, he uses his body very well to ward off defenders and be able to finish around the rim. Works the pick and roll very well also. As you can see, I'm a big time Jace Richardson guy with all these clips we're talking about here.
Okay. Okay. Let's check it out. All right. I'm gonna check the Eastern Conference because we got a shot. We actually got a shot to like reach the conference finals, in my opinion. Um, standings. Okay. East. Cleveland is our biggest threat, I think. Cleveland or New York. Cleveland, New York are our biggest threats. Boston, still a good team, right? Obviously, but they won't have Jason Tatum, so that's a relief. They're kind of a threat, but like, bro, without Tatum the whole season, that's crazy. Indiana, of course, no Tyrese, no Tyrese Halliburton, and no Miles Turner, so they lost both their stars, so they're not a threat. Milwaukee, they got Giannis, but bro, literally look at Milwaukee's roster. Take Giannis out, ass, complete ass. They also lost Damian Lillard. They lost Brook Lopez. Like they suck now. They suck. Detroit is a good team. Detroit is a good team. They can give us they can give us problems. Not gonna lie. Atlanta, not really. No, they lost Clint Capella. They still got Trey Young. They got Nikhil. They got who else? They got Man. Nah, they're not beating Orlando though. Chicago's ass. Miami's ass. Toronto ass. Brooklyn ass. Philadelphia, if healthy, they a problem. Philadelphia, if healthy. Charlotte. They okay. They okay. They not beating Orlando though. Washington ass. All right. So yeah, man, we actually got a shot. We actually got a shot.
To the rim with the left, and then right here getting downhill once again and finishing with that left hand really nice. Per 40 minutes in college, he averaged 19.2 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1.2 steals. And as a starter, averaged 16 points a game with 4.7 rebounds and 1.7 assists in 30 minutes a night. He's also got a nice midi because he is a smaller guard, so you have to have a mid range in that situation, and he does. And he didn't really produce at the beginning of the year because he didn't play that much. But once he started starting, he was the focal point of this Michigan State offense that went to the Elite Eight. Now you have Richardson and then also Noah Pinda, who was the second pick of the second round, and he's a guy that could really develop. I mean, he's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, weighs 245 pounds, and is a knockdown shooter. Knocking it down out of the pick and roll right here as the throw behind guy, a very, very valuable part of any offense in basketball right now. As you can see, the pick and roll, and then knocks down the throw behind right here, just catching and shooting. And like I said, they need catch and shoot guys. His release is pretty slow, so that needs to be worked on. But as a catch and shoot guy alongside
Oh,
of
Penda.
Paulo and Franz,
Let's just hope he's
definitely could be a nice
dependable.
piece of this rotation. You see the stats as a professional in France: 44% shooting from the field, 30% from three on 3.2 attempts per game. The finishing is there. He's a big body. Like I said, he's 245 pounds, getting downhill and finishing with
Yeah, he's
ease.
big.
And
He's
then right
big.
there, playing off 2 feet, using the pump fake to get the defender in the air, and then the easy layup. He's got a post-up game as well that he can use, and shows flashes defensively, like getting the block right here, leading to a run out. This is what I think the starting lineup's going to look like in Orlando next
Definitely.
year with
Hopefully, we get a better center than this little dude. Um, but yeah, our core four, our four core is fire. I like it. Jalen Suggs, bro. I fucking love Jalen Suggs, bro. I love him. Desmond Bain is gonna be, it's gonna be big. He's gonna be strong. Maybe, yeah, he's gonna be good. Of course, Franz Wagner, he's gonna be good. Of course, I love that little floater he got. He always makes those. Paulo, he's strong, big, 6'10", like what, 260. He's got obviously an amazing mid range. Wendell, yeah.
Suggs, Bain, Franz, Paulo, and I guess Wendell Carter Jr. at the 5, unless they make a change there. Vucevic is
Hopefully,
reportedly maybe
prayfully.
about to be balled out, so maybe we see that. But
Vucevic,
that's a
okay.
really,
I,
really
I
solid
like
starting lineup. You
Vucevic.
got a lot of depth there, and then you
Bringing
also
him
have a lot
back
of depth
to the
coming
O.
off the bench.
I,
Tyus
I
Jones.
like the bench too. Tyus Jones, of course, he gonna make the right plays, the right passes. He's a vet. AB with his nice defense. Tristan Da Silva, he's smart. He's a smart player. Jonathan Isaac, of course, with his lockdown and amazing defense. Mo with his amazing screens, energy. He's gonna get everyone involved. So I really like our second unit too.
We talked about it. One of the best backup point guards in the league. Anthony Black, fantastic defender. Can he take an offensive step in year 3? Same thing with Da Silva. Can he take a step in year 2? Mo Wagner was a
Goga, he's a good rebounder. Also a decent defender. Um, but yeah,
fantastic backup center option.
I don't
And
know
then you
much
also have
about
guys like
Jace.
Jace Richardson and Goga Batadze on top of
I don't know
Noah
much about Panda
Panda.
either.
I'm a huge fan of this Orlando Magic team. Let me
I
know your thoughts on the Magic down in the comments section below. Like I said,
Hey man, thanks for watching, man. Peace out.